Hello, and welcome to the hydrogen at the end of the universe. I'm hopefully going to upload either every Friday or every other Friday, just so you know. That's my goal. Knowing me, I probably won't achieve it, but it's a good goal to have. More importantly, it's good to have goals. Now, you may have noticed that last time was the first time I had a thumbnail prepared as I uploaded the video. But the other thing is that, what do you call it? I noticed while going through the thumbnails while going through the videos to make sure the thumbnails match, that this just so happens to be, right there. I really should be better at this, but I'm not. So, silt. Restock. 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 Quickly set my timer. Restock. I picked up multiple things that time. Restock. And restock. Okay. Nothing was actually picked up there of worth, really. However, I'm gonna quickly do this. Hope I get something good out of this. And I got basically nothing. You can go in there. So what am I going to be doing today? Today, I think I'm going to try and finish the elevator. Or should I call it Silver Lead Mine Shaft? Because apparently at some point I thought that was the best name for it. I'll probably end up changing its name at some point. Who knows, though? Now, if you're wondering, I'm doing this simply because I've had too many annoying scenarios where I've had something sitting right at the bottom that immediately kills me before I really have a chance to respond. Or at the very least leaves me with, typically it's like a bat at the bottom and they give me the feral bite thing and then suddenly, oh, now I have, various different debuffs. Or even more annoying thing is when it's a slime. I'm not going to say the type of slime it is because I don't know how well YouTube likes that type of slime's name plus criticism of it. I have a feeling though that it might not go over well for me. But if I encounter one, I'll point it out. Right there. That type. That type gives you blindness if it hits you occasionally, and it's just annoying. I don't know why it gives you... Well, I know why it gives you blindness. I don't know why, but I kind of can guess the reasons. In any case, it's just an annoying enemy to have to deal with. And it overshot. Good. Okay. There we go. It's very nice to have a good pickaxe now, though. I like that. Ooh. Little tiny pocket cave. It's kind of weird. Terraria has a lot of those weird little pocket caves, and I'm pretty sure 99% of them you'd never discover if it weren't for structures like this. Whoa! Ah. You get You weren't supposed to follow me. But yeah, I'm just gonna dig this down until one of two things happens. Either I encounter a lava pit that I can't get rid of, or I reach the underworld. To hell or bust. Kind of like that to moon or bust thing. I don't actually know where that originally comes from. The only place I've actually seen it, and I think of it, is in a screenshot, or maybe it's just promotional art of Kerbal Space Program, where I saw it as to mun or bust, because that's what they call it in that game. I want that game, but I know for a fact that even the most basic of craft would completely make my computer just die. It wouldn't even be, like, fair. I don't even think my other computer, which is still being worked on, I'm still not ready to actually work yet. I'm pretty convinced, though, that it would not, that one wouldn't even run Kerbal Space Program, which is a shame, because from what I've seen of it, it'd be a pretty good game for me. Seems like it fits my interests pretty dang well. While I'm here, I'm actually going to put in that. I really do wish that the, this is a massive water pit. I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, I went right past you. What do you want? And I can't get that! Yay! I'm actually gonna go back to here. Because, I need something from there. Well, I don't need it, but it's something I definitely want, and building the elevator reminded me of my want for it. I'm surprised that at no point have I gotten a sandstorm going through here. I almost always get those at annoying and inconvenient times. Of course, here's my flat zone for the Old One's army. But I can't actually go up through there yet. I do intend, though, to have Bunker Zero be kind of the point where, I intend to allow this entire... No. I'm not really sure. Because I want to have a hallowed section of the world, a corrupted section, and a crimson section. I know definitely where the corrupted section will go, and it's not here. And I definitely want to have a purely clean side of the world, which will be this side, actually, because this is where the jungle is, and annoyingly, it's also where the corruption spawns, kind of overriding the jungle. I think that that shouldn't be allowed. I don't know how the game's generation works, but I feel like the jungle should overwrite the corruption and not the other way around, given that the jungle is essential to progression of the game, especially in the late game. Meanwhile, the corruption is pretty much useless after a certain point. So yeah, I'm gonna break hopefully only one of these, but possibly up to 3 and just magic mirror away. I mean, I could try and... You know what? This is so close to that that I'm actually going to leave it be. I'm going to clean up this here. And in the event that I don't get what I'm looking for from the other ones, then I will actually go and get that. Should be easier than before since got better weaponry now. I mean, the main thing I used was the pile. And I'm not even planning on using that this time. I'm planning on using the space gun. Does this only have 2 orbs? No, that's impossible. It can't just have 2 orbs left. If this only has 2 orbs left, I'm going to be very disappointed. Band of Star Power. Yeah, I don't use those. What did I get? Corrupt Torch. Huh. I didn't realize that the corruption had its own torches. Oh, is that part of that whole bad torch luck thing that people were up in arms about when the update came out? Probably was part of that. Yeah, they changed that system pretty heavily because everybody was up in arms about it. Maybe I should fight the Torch God. Which is a very odd thing to say, but it's a little boss fight that they added in. Event? I'm not really sure what you would call it. But they added it in as a way to encourage. I guess encourage people to use the correct torches. I don't really remember exactly the thought process that they had behind it. All I know is that it's kind of a funny thing you can go and do. Okay, I'm just gonna go back up. Okay, and there we go. Lower. Oh wow, this one goes a lot lower. Jeez. Now I'm actually gonna go down this side because this one kind of has a small gap and makes it easier for me to get to it. I'm just gonna allow it to kill itself on my pickaxe. A vile thorn, meaning that yes, I do actually have to go up and get what I was talking about earlier. Okay. Now back over here. Perfect. And I'm also gonna set up. No, I'm not gonna set you up there. I'm gonna set you up there. Well, actually, I think no, there'll work quite best, since that's kind of where I spent most of the fight last time. And of course I don't get the thing that I literally just spawned a boss with. Okay. There we go. That's all of you. Okay, and lucky. Not what I wanted. Well, I will admit, I like this. The lucky bullshit. It's kind of a fun novel thing to have. And actually, come to think of it, that's also a fun novelty to have. The mask. I'm gonna sort through this off camera sometime later. Not now, though. Okay. We're gonna go back and we're gonna see if we can't find the thing I'm looking for, which is a shadow orb. Well, because I know that one of the main people who I've actually told about this channel and thus is likely to watch this isn't as well versed in Terraria as I am, I will explain this. Well, there's the shadow orb item that I keep on breaking to get the items. There's also a shadow orb light pet, and while it's not particularly bright, it's better than nothing. Kind of like how a nightlight isn't gonna be much, but it's enough to comfort some people. I used to need a nightlight. I don't really anymore, I don't think. But the point is that a nightlight isn't particularly bright. Wait, look, wrong path. Need to go over it. Now, while I could probably go down this one, I won't. I'm gonna go over a bit more. And do... this one. Okay. Some things like the worm tooth you get from that have been around for a long time, and I really feel like they should have their abilities of what they can make expanded. There really isn't much they can do. There's like one potion that they can make that isn't the best. Oh great, a musket, and annoying with that. Probably aren't even worth selling. And that one actually I think is faster to get from. And another Eater of Souls. I thought that would actually have a maybe, no I don't. we are. I'm pretty sure that this one will be easiest accessible. Over here. We are. Please give me what I want. Yes, there it is. And now I don't need to have a torch out all the time. I can instead just have that. And there we go. Down we fall. The heart crystal. Fell down on me. Okay, yep, I ended up over one. And I'm using the tin plating. Why am I using the tin plating? I should not be using the tin plating. Okay. Okay, and... Now I'm perfect. I'm pretty sure I'm still all lined up. And I've got an airport that I can use. Oh, meteorites landed somewhere. With my luck, probably on some natural structure that I intended to build something on at some point. Maybe it landed on what tiny little bit exists of the jungle and ruined it. Again, I really do feel that there should be some sort of limiter that prevents the evil biomes from spawning over what I would call critical biomes, which are the jungle and the snow. I feel like there should be some sort of limiter in place that prevents them from just overriding them. Like, I can understand the idea of having them be overridable once you get into hard mode, but before hard mode, it just feels annoying to have your jungle basically not exist on the surface. And the same goes for the snow, but not as much, since there's less in the snow that can actually get destroyed by the corruption or crimson spawning over it. Since when the corruption or crimson spawns over the jungle, it replaces the mud with dirt, which makes it really hard for the jungle to grow back. And it makes the, it makes it really hard for the jungle to grow back. And it makes the, brain work, please. If you work, I'll pay you. How's that sound? And there we go. See, it is brighter if I have a torch, but I don't need it. And of course I got goddamn feral bite. Yeah, now I don't have to worry about keeping a torch out at all times while making this. So is this the deepest I've been yet? Or... Nope, the deepest I've ever been is still right there. Which I'm getting close to, though, so... soon I should actually start seeing lava. That'll be exciting. Oh, there's one there too. Continue going down. Oh, I got the whoopee cushion. That's kind of rare. Although, I feel like that's gotten less rare somehow. I always seem to get that, even though it's technically a very rare item. I don't know. Maybe I just am really lucky when it comes to getting the whoopee cushion for some reason. Kind of a lame thing to be good at getting. Also, I just realized I think it's actually a new day. Yes, it is. And you want the same thing. Again. So, basically exactly the same thing, except this time I have to let a ton of water through. And I have to fall. A long way. Clearly what you would prefer to do, given that that's what you're doing. Wait, is there a mushroom biome here? There's a mushroom biome here. Mushroom biome. the looks of things, though, I won't actually be mining through it, more to the side of it. No, I'll be mining through a bit of it here. I love that they revamped the look of this place. Okay, so nice. And I think part of why I like it is that they didn't change the textures, or at least as far as I can tell, they didn't change the textures. All they did was added in vines that dangle down, and a new shape that it spawns. And outside of that, they didn't really touch it. And it just means that the whole thing just, it feels like something that could have happened before anyways, so it doesn't feel like they've actually changed much. At least not in theory, and I like that. Like, as I mentioned before when I fought the Goblin Army, I don't like some of the new sprites. Some of the new sprites are a bit off to me. This I don't mind. And I think I can see my first lava pit. And on top of that, I think that I might actually be the lowest I've ever been now. Oh yeah, wow, this is very low. Look at this. I'm probably getting close, actually. And to the astute, may have noticed the quest earlier when I went and checked it, and you were saying, hey, you're at the correct level now. No, I really am not, because if I remember correctly, that one requires you fish in lava, which is something I can't do yet. And as far as I can tell, the wiki hasn't actually mentioned that there's no way of doing it without having at least some hard mode. And since the only hard mode thing I intend to bring to this world before making it hard mode is a contaminator to get rid of all that nasty corruption literally on the jungle. Still don't get why that's allowed. Outside of that, I don't intend to bring anything from hard mode to this world until this world's hard mode itself. Meaning that I can't fish in the lava. I think that they intended to make it possible to get a pre-hard mode lava fishing ability. However, it just seems like they didn't do it quite right. And so it's all like this. Hello. Ah. Tim. Hello, Tim. There are some who call me Tim. Oh, I have no room in my inventory. I hope I didn't miss out on anything. Anyways, I found a wizard hat. There was a skeleton merchant down there. Oh well, there's only one thing I actually want from him anytime that I get him. And, he can't have it during a new moon. He has it during full moon. Nope. Okay, and, let's quickly go here and do a little bit of this. And once again, I will be sorting all of my stuff off camera. Next time that you see this, this should all be organized a lot better. Yeah. And back down we go. I got a crick in the back of my neck. Ugh. Ah, yes. And here's where all the water is. Or longer is. Whee! Release the flood. I like how you don't barely drown when you're in the falling water. I don't really know what the real world equivalent would be, but I just find it funny and enjoyable. And it's a saving grace when you have to do stuff like this, that... yeah. First lava pool that I actually came close to almost having to dig through. Which you can do with the help of water. However, it's definitely not the preferable way of going about things. Now, this one I might have partially dig through. This one's a lot closer. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through this one, aren't I? Barely. I think I'm just gonna kind of touch the side. That could be worse. Okay. That little lava pit is directly in my way, isn't it? So, ouch, you must... I love how every game has lava. Don't you love that? Like, I can't think of a game offhand that has any real depth that doesn't have lava in some format. Is lava just a requirement for games? Or do we as humans just have a fascination with rock that is liquid? Because I think it might be just the latter. You like liquid. Speaking of liquid rock, you know what liquid does? Which I'm gonna have it do because I'd rather not have to drink some water to go through that. Actually, I probably shouldn't have dug all the way through. I probably should have just gone. Here. We got nice something close to it. And then just now it'll all drain away. Except for that bit. Right there. That bit won't drain. And that's actually the bit that I needed to drain the most. It won't be too difficult to drain, at least. Just gotta go. Okay, I'm waiting for that to all fade away. Lava can take time, though. I really think it'd be cool. I know that it's just an aesthetic thing, but I really think it'd be cool if the little lava drips that you get down here actually could hurt you. I think it'd give an extra layer of depth and challenge to this particular part of the world. Since you can very easily avoid the lava, but it's much more difficult to avoid the lava if the lava just occasionally drips. Do I have? I do have depth meter, however. That's still worth money, so I'm gonna go with it. Pretty sure that's going to be the first one that I really cannot avoid in any way. Look at that. Okay. Oh, I actually got the blindness thing. I'm gonna get rid of that over here. Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna be signing off of this video. This has been the Hydrogen at the End of the Universe. While I so far haven't done this, I actually am gonna ask, since I watched a YouTube video in which the person mentioned, hey, if you want to be successful, I know you often will find it annoying to hear, but you should say like, comment, and subscribe, which is what I'm going to do. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that weird bell thingy. I don't really know why, but every YouTuber seems to say to hit that. So, hit it, I guess. This has been the Hydrogen at the End of the Universe. Thank you for watching.